Good morning, guys. So today I'm just going to do a little chit chat. Get ready with me. I have a funny story actually to tell you guys, and I'm just going to kind of go with the flow. I have an idea in mind, but we'll see where it goes. I'm getting ready for school today, so it's not going to be a crazy long tutorial or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and moisturize my face. I'm going to use my Garnier Skin Active Moisture Renew Replenishing Gel Cream. So the story I have today is a really recent story, so it's still kind of fresh and still funny to me. So it's about this guy, or man, I guess you could call him, at church. So I go to this church, it's maybe like 30 minutes away from where I live, and there's this really attractive family that I saw every single day for, I've got to say, about like 6 months, every Sunday for about 6 months. And I had the biggest crush on like one of the boys or guys. And like I could tell he was older than me, maybe in like his 20s or something, but nothing like too crazy. And so one day his mom had this gorgeous dress on. And I wanted to tell her, I was like, you look absolutely gorgeous today. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And so I told her that she looked great, and she like introduced herself, and she gave me like her whole name, first, middle, and last. Like she wasn't playing around. So she gives me her name, and I'm like, wow, that name sounds really familiar. But I was gonna just kind of let it pass, and so then she started talking to my mom, and my mom was like, her name sounds really familiar. So we get back in my car, after church, heading off to lunch, because that's what we do. And my mom looks her up, because, this day and age, you can look anybody up on the internet. And so we look her up. It turns out it's the senator's wife. So I've been sitting in church for 6 months thinking that my senator and his children are attractive. Because he was one of those guys that, like, you could tell was attractive when he was younger. Not that he wasn't attractive then, but, like, you could tell. I'm going to go ahead and set that with my Coty Airspun powder. And I just felt so embarrassed. Not that I've ever talked to this guy, because, I'm a toe. But, like, I was just, like, of course I would think that the senator and his family are an attractive family. So, since he's the senator's son, there's so much information about him online. For the longest time, I couldn't figure out his name. I finally found out his name. But, like, I'm amazed at what you can find on the internet nowadays. I found his name. I found what college he went to, when he graduated college, what high school he went to. Well, actually, he was homeschooled. He's an Eagle Scout. Like, you can find some crazy stuff on the internet. And so I did all of that research, I guess you could call it. And then I found out that he had a Twitter. And so I followed him on Twitter like an idiot. And he has one tweet and 40 followers. What was I thinking? That's so embarrassing. He's not ever gonna know me. He's like, oh, that silver-haired black chick in church who sits behind me. Yeah. Like, we've never talked. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this color here. So I went ahead and I unfollowed him. But the funny thing is his one tweet is to McDonald's. This is why I love this kid already. His one tweet is to McDonald's, and it's telling McDonald's, it literally says, someone forgot to put the McGriddles on your all-day menu. Hashtag get on that. And I was just like, oh my god. That's what I look for in a future husband. I can't believe it. But yeah, that happened. I still think he's super hot. He has such a nice butt. Oh my god, his butt. It's so nice. It's just so nice. You know how, like, you can tell when someone's like taking care of themselves, like worked out. That's him. He was a football player in college, so that would probably explain it. But like, tell me down below if you've ever like found out that you've like been admiring someone that's important in your town before. I feel like that doesn't really happen, but happens to me. But yeah. Also, I'm going to New York for my 18th, which is exciting. In case you guys didn't know, I'm 17. I also apologize if the lighting changes. I use natural lighting, as you can probably tell by how shitty this quality is. And I'm gonna go in with this red color here. And where I live, it's been so rainy recently. And it's one of those things where there's no light, but I had a creative spark this morning, so I kind of felt like I should film it and talk to you guys about it. But yeah. So right now I'm kind of just building up the outside. I kind of want to do a like a brown smoky eye, but like blending it out with like a reddish crease. That sounds a little weird, but I have this color that I really want to put all over my lid. It's like this bronzy brown color, and it's so pretty. I just really want to use it. But I also really wanted like a cranberry eye. So I kind of thought, why don't I just mix the two ideas? I'm going to go ahead and blend out that edge again. Plus, I just washed my brushes, so that means makeup time for me. Because I never wash my brushes because I'm a lazy fart. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other eye, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's this sparkly kind of brown color. And I'm going to put that all over my lid, and I'm just going to take my Zoeva 325 Luxe Brow Light Brush, this one right here. It's damp because I just washed it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. So I filmed a lookbook for the fall, and when I say for the fall, I mean like Texas fall where it's still kind of warm. And it actually came out pretty good, but I still have to finish filming my one last outfit. So my thing is, I can go ahead and finish filming this last outfit, which that I like the one that I ended on, which means I'd have 3 outfits. But I kind of feel like I should have 4. So if anybody actually watches these videos, go ahead and comment below if I should just go ahead and leave it at the 3 and not do the 4. Because the 3 that I have are really cool. They're all really nice. Like, I personally like them, obviously, because I would wear them. Because I do wear them. But I don't know if 3 is like a weird number to just like end it on. So, go ahead and do that. I'm just going to go ahead and blend out those edges with that same red color I used in the crease. So I don't have any harsh edges. Can you guys hear that siren? I wonder what's going on. There was this huge fire here. This house burst into flames. Is it coming my way? And then I'm gonna... It's coming down my street. I don't think anybody else is on fire on my street. Okay. So I kind of like it here. It's like this brown kind of smoky eye, but I feel like I need something a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and take Smog from my Naked palette. I'm going to make Smog and Toasted on a smaller brush. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a mixture of Smog and Toasted on my Zoeva 234 Luxie Smoky Shader, and I'm going to place that in the center of my lid. I think my neighbor's house is on fire. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to blend out those edges. I'm going to take the brush I put that brown on, and I'm going to blend out the edges with whatever's left over on the brush, so I still have that depth. And then again, I'm going to go ahead and use some more of that red color and blend out the crease, and then the orange color to buff it out at the edge. This look reminds me a lot of like an autumn like leaf, you know, when the leaves change colors. Well, they don't change colors out here in Texas, but that's what this reminds me of. Okay. So I like where I am right now. I don't know yet if I'm going to do a winged liner, but I think I'm going to leave it like this. I feel like with some lashes, I should leave it like that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And I'm just going to speed through that really quick. I'm not going to like talk it through. Okay, now that we have brows on, they're not the best, but we've got some on. We can go ahead and move on to my face makeup. So, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to use my Benefit Professional on my T-zone area. I'm using a new one. I have this old one here that I'm pretty sure I'm just going to, does anybody else like cut off the top of like primers and stuff when they can't squeeze anything else out to get the last of it? Because they're not cheap. They're like $30. Like, what the hell? That's some expensive shit. Alright. I have not had a lot of sleep lately because I have a new puppy. I found a dog on the road coming home from work, and so I brought her home because I couldn't leave her out there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color correct with this peachy color. I'm going to mix a little bit of this peachy color and this yellow color, there you go. This peachy color and this yellow color from my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit in this shade, medium, so warm coral and banana. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that and put that under my eyes here. But yeah, so I have a new puppy. I was coming home from work at like 10 o'clock at night, and I found her wandering the roads, and I almost hit her. So, I brought her home, and her name is Scarlett. She's a little shit. She keeps shitting everywhere, but I love her. Otherwise, I wouldn't have brought her home with me, I think. But yeah. I have been... Does anybody else have the problem where you put on your concealer and you set it and you think it's going to be fine, but then when you go ahead and dust away the powder, you like accentuated your under eye bag. And I don't know why. So we're going to try color correcting and see if that helps. But it's not pretty. And that means I can't bake, which sucks because I wear my makeup for like over 8 hours a day. So, kind of need it to look good. and stay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this foundation that I haven't used in a long time, always because it was too dark. But I'm wearing a turtleneck today, so hopefully I'll be able to pull it off. I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay 24-Hour Makeup for Oily Combination Skin in 450 Mocha. I think that's my shade. Let me test it. If it's a little dark, I'll mix it, because I know this oxidizes. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to mix in some stripes of my Fit Me foundation, the Matte and Poreless one in the shade 355 Coconut. So I'm going to do a mixture of those in my face today. I'm just going to blend that out with my damp beauty blender. Okay. So for concealer today, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in Deep and my L'Oreal Magic Lumi highlighter in the shade Deep as well. This really actually isn't that dark, but I wanted to use it to brighten my skin a little bit because I already know that this foundation is probably going to get about a shade darker. So I'm going to go ahead and make the triangle shapes underneath my eyes. You can still see like my under eye bags. I feel like I'm sleeping enough, but they're always there. If you guys have some like tricks or something to get rid of those nasty things, please tell me, because I need it. Go ahead and shake this up a little bit because this has been sitting there for a while. I'm going to go ahead and twist up some, and I'm just going to put that on the edges of that. Highlight my chin. Basically just go over all the places that I just put some highlighter. And then I'm just going to blend that out with the damp beauty blender. So in YouTube time, I will be done in just a second. Alright, so that is blended out. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, kind of get a little less tacky. And I'm going to go in with my Stila Contour Duo, and I'm going to use that dark shade. And I'm going to contour or bronze a little bit. I think I'm going to do more of a bronzy look instead of a harsh contour look. Where's my brush? Here we go. So I'm just going to go in with my Zoeva, oh goodness. It's the face paint brush, the number kind of like rubbed off. So I'm just going to take that cream and I'm just going to buff that in here. And now we're going to do the same on the other side. And whatever's left of the brush, I'm just going to go ahead and run that along the sides of my nose here and across the tip, just like that. So now that my under eye has had a chance to sit there for a little bit, I'm going to set it. I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance Creamy Beige Foundation Powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and take my Royal & Langnickel Contour Brush and set my under eye. My Zoeva cheek brush, like this slanted powder brush. I'm going to go in with my Ebony Black Radiance Face Powder, and I'm going to set every place that I cream contoured and bronze my skin up a little bit. And then going in with this Makeup Forever shadow, it's kind of like this purpley kind of color. I'm going to go ahead and go over my bronzy areas with that shade as well. And then just down the sides of my nose really quick. Good. Okay. So I'm going to pull together this eye look really quick. And I'm going to take that same brush that I used to put that red on my eyes, this the 227 Luxe Soft Definer by Zoeva, and I'm going to take that red shade again, and I'm going to run that under my eyes. And I'm going to blend out the edge of that like this. Make sure to connect it. And really smoke that out. And then we do the same thing to the other side. Leave it with just that color. But I'm going to take that red shade again just a little bit. I'm going to really blend out that edge and like smoke it out like a wing. And I'm going to go in with Toasted from the Naked palette. I'm going to do that right in the center of the eye, just like that. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and take whatever's left over on that brush and blend out the edge of that. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and I feel like, I don't know if I want to do blush or not. I haven't really worn blush in a while. I kind of feel like I'm going to leave my face like this. Okay. So I'm going to take, I don't know where it is. My mascara. Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and put on a quick coat of roller lash on my top and bottom lashes. So I'm going to take these Ardell 600 lashes. They're kind of spiky and natural. They're the Wispies, or the Wispy collection. And I actually really like these, especially when I like do the lashes underneath your lashes. I'm going to close this thing. There we go. So this is a new pair, so I'm going to go ahead and just trim them really quick. And then I'm going to hit it one more time with this mascara to blend them in a little bit better. So I have this lash comb, and I've been combing through my lashes once I put my falsies on. It's like, because my lashes will get clumpy sometimes when I try and put on, like, my other ones. So, I just want to comb through it a little bit and separate my lashes that got glue on them. I'm going to use my, what brand is this? Maybelline The Falsies Big Eyes and Waterproof, and do the lower lashes side. And just get my lower lashes one more time. So I think I'm almost done. I'm going to go ahead and highlight, which is my favorite part, but this is what the eyes looks like right now. I'm actually really happy with it. It's like this brown, smoky, kind of like cranberry eye look. My hair's still drying. So I'm going to take my okay, maybe I won't. I'm going to take my fan brush, and I think I'm going to layer a couple of highlighters today. So first I'm going to go in with this pigment, I guess you can call it I have. It's the Makeover Essentials Shimmer Powder Brush and Bronze. I don't even know where you get this, but I have had it for the longest time. And I just take the cap off of it because, okay, so it's like a kabuki brush kind of situation where I just take this down. There's a brush in it, and it's got all this shimmer stuff on it, but I don't like using it that way. I turn it upside down and I take off the cap. like that, and I don't even use that. I just take it out of the lid here because it's so pigmented, and I'll just dip my brush in it, tap off the excess, and go ahead and hit my cheekbone with that. You can't really see it on camera, but in person, there we go. Strong. I'm gonna go in with my Caramia pigment and Smoky Bronze, and the same thing with that one. I just take the lid off of it because it's a pigment, and I just take it out of the lid and off the top of this thing because there's no sifter in it. It's just a loose pigment. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna layer that on top. This one is definitely a bit more of like a yellow gold kind of color, and the other one, look at that. The other one is more of like a traditional bronze color. This color is a lot more of like a yellow goldy color, and this one is more of a traditional bronze. So those two together make the perfect highlight for me. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray, and I'm going to do my first layer of setting spray. So now that I look absolutely wet, what I like to do is I take my beauty blender and I like to press that setting spray in. I'm either going to go in with Touchable, no, I'm either going to go in with Maple Kiss, or I'm going to go in with Matte Fearless, which is this color. I think I'm going to go with Maple Kiss. So I'm going to line my lips, and I'm actually going to use this CoverGirl, I'm going to use this CoverGirl Lip Perfection in the shade Smoky Intense. Sorry, there's that fire stuff still going on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line my lips with that. And then on top of that, on like the outer corners of my lips, I'm going to go in with the Real Colors Hydrogel Longwear Gel Lip Liner in the shade Plumbing Around. Let me sharpen that a little bit. Like that. And I'm just going to take a concealer brush and blend that in a little bit. And then on top of that, I'm going to go in with Maybelline's lipstick in 925 Maple Kiss. I'll let my friend borrow when it's dented on the top. And then I'm going to take, I like to mix a lot of lip stuff, if you could tell. I'm going to take that gel lip liner again, and I'm just going to go over those edges one more time, darken it up a little bit. I kind of want a little something extra, because I am extra. So you could just leave it right here and still look really good, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Kylie Metal Matte Lipstick in the shade Lord. This is from her birthday collection. This has been my go-to for the fall, for the center highlight, because I've been into like matte lips and then that metallic kind of like shimmer in the center, but I like the metal mattes. So I'll either use this one, or I'll use the one from Milani, the Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream, and I'll use that in the shade Chromatic Addict. And it looks like this. This one is more of like a champagne-y kind of color, and this one is a true goldy bronze. But I'm going to use this one today, and I'm just going to go ahead, and it's got like this, it reminds me so much of like children's makeup scent, that vanilla-y children's makeup scent. So I wipe off a lot of the excess. And then I'll take literally one dot here, one dot here, and I'll just take my finger and buff that in. Just like that. And then I'll just do the same thing and build it up. And I think I'm gonna leave it there. And then I'm going to take, since I don't have a piece of paper here, I'm just gonna take this makeup wipe that I've been using to wipe my hand off on and get the inside of my mouth. And I think I'm done. This is the final look. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned soon for that lookbook. Plus, while I'm in New York, I'm definitely going to try and vlog. I definitely loved vlogging when I went to go see Todrick Hall in concert, and I am crossing both of my fingers, hoping and praying that I'm able to see him as Lola on as Lola in Kinky Boots on Broadway. I'm so proud of him so much, and I can't wait to see that. And I will definitely try and also film a winter lookbook while I'm in New York, so you guys can see that as well, because New York is my hometown. That's where I'm born, and I'm so excited to be there for my 18th. Definitely gonna go clubbing, gonna dress up, and my cousins actually live out there, and my cousin is a fashion kind of girl just like me, so I'm gonna try and get her into a video with me as well. So I have a lot of plans in the future. I'm definitely going to try and upload more. I have videos that are sitting in my computer right now that need to be edited and put out. There's like an everyday kind of rosy gold look because my hair was purple for a little bit. I have a lot. So I have a lot to give out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look a lot, and I hope it was easy. It was great talking to you, and I'll keep you updated on my guy situation because I'm pretty sure he doesn't know I exist, but we can change that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.